Welcome. As you can tell, I am wearing a suit. And because I'm wearing a suit, this highlights just how important this video is. By wearing this suit, it also makes me appear overly qualified to talk about the topic of importance today. Now, the topic I would like to discuss is what I think is quite an important topic, which has big ramifications for anybody in the sim racing community who wishes to release a title or game moving forward to us, the consumer, in the future. The title, or the topic of discussion today, is what I fondly call the Great Triple Screen Lie, EA Sports WRC. Otherwise known as, in some circles, as, hey, EA Sports WRC, where the heck is my triple screen support and when am I going to get it? Now, some of you may not feel quite as passionately about this as I do, and for those who don't wish to watch this video, I will link an alternate video in the description below, which is a clip from the hit James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun, which shows James Bond jumping across a river in his AMC Hornet and doing a corkscrew. It is indeed very entertaining. For those of you that wish to stay and find out what the heck is actually going on with all of this, my name is Dr. Scott, this is my TTR talk. To fully understand what has been going on with EA WRC and its triple screen support, we're going to need to take a little trek back in time. Cast your mind back to the middle of 2023 and the hype around the latest EA Sports WRC game is heating up. Sim racers rally around the news that is being created by the company, and this was released on the Steam page. I will note that this can no longer be found on the internet and in fact is only visible on a random Reddit post, which I will link below. I'm going to quote this exactly so I don't make a mistake. Widescreen support, triple monitor support to immerse yourself deeper into the world of WRC. Now, for many sim racers who own a triple screen setup, their hearts started racing, they maybe started sweating and feeling a little bit tingly at the excitement and the prospect of having finally a rally game with proper triple screen FOV adjusted support. However, that wasn't the end of the story. Let's fast forward to September 2023. Bear in mind, this game is coming out in October 2023. Now, at this time, everybody thinks that we're getting triple screen support, buzz is being created on the internet, and hype is certainly being generated. However, perhaps unwittingly, the game producer, Ross Gowing, in an interview with Game Reactor, perhaps unwittingly revealed that perhaps the triple support was not quite all it seemed. I'm going to quote this again so I don't make a mistake. When asked if there would be true triple screen support, Ross Gowing responded, "It will be possible to run with 3 screens, of course, just like in Dirt Rally and Dirt Rally 2.0. But it's a wide, ultra-wide image across all 3 screens rather than what you're referring to. Not quite true triple screen support. Of course, this muddies the picture and there are 2 different stories being created. Now, I'd like to bring your attention back to the brief initial announcement, and as you can see, it does say triple monitor support. It's there in black and white, or at least it was. Now, I would like to thank Carl Gosling. He's a very popular sim racing YouTuber. I've watched him for a while. I really think he's good. He speaks a lot of sense, and he was the first to highlight this issue. Now, Carl released a fairly emotive video, and arguably not quite as subdued as this one, although, believe me, inside I am indeed fuming and raging. Carl at the time was quite understandably a bit miffed, and to quote him directly, quote, "pissed off," unquote. Now, I will link the video down below because I think it's a good little piece that highlights just how kind of important it is to be transparent within the community. But something really important came from this. EA Sports saw it and commented and responded, and also changed several things later down the line. However, bear with me. They responded on the video, and you can still see it. I'll pop it up on the screen there. "Hi Carl, we really appreciate you taking the time to share feedback on our approach to multi-screen support for EA Sports WRC. To avoid confusion, we've updated our storefronts to clarify how we're supporting multiple screens. Furthermore, the development team is working on ways to implement further improvements post-launch. Keep an eye on our social channels for future updates." The storefront was then updated to show this. As you can see, it says, and I'm going to read this verbatim, widescreen support, ultra-wide support across multiple screens available at launch, with greater multi-screen options coming post-launch. Huzzah! The consumer had won. We, the triple screen sim racing community, had finally asked the powers that be at EA Sports to correct their mistake and indeed address what we want from this game, which is triple screen support. Things were good. However, that's not quite the end of the story. Flash forward to 2025. We are now in April. Yet, we still don't have any triple screen support, and in fact, the social communication regarding it from EAW Sports has been arguably non-existent. I have been watching the socials, I have been trawling the internet and web pages because clearly I have nothing better to do, looking for any signs of triple screen support in EA Sports WRC, and alas, there is nothing. Kaput. Zip. Nada. The plot thickens. If you go onto their Steam page, they've now changed what was previously looked at as showing potential triple screen support coming in the future, and it now reads as follows. I'm going to, again, read this out verbatim so I don't make a mistake. It says, widescreen support, ultra-wide support across multiple screens, available. No official announcement, no communication with the community that has been patiently waiting for this, just a subtle change behind the scenes, perhaps hoping that this problem had indeed gone away. Just a quick Google search online will reveal that there are in fact many sim racers still waiting for this content, and some, including myself, pre-ordered and purchased this content with the view that they would be getting triple screen support at some point. Now, you may be thinking, hey, there's more things to worry about in the world than triple screen support in a rally game for your sim racing setup, but, well, I've decided to make a video about it because it really bugs me, and I would really like to, to get it, and that would be great, EA. So if you want to do that, that'd be great. More importantly, I want this video to be found and hopefully generate some buzz in order to get our triple screen support in EA Sports WRC. I want you to hit the like button and please drop me a comment telling me just how angry you are or frustrated you are that you still have not got your triple screen support for this game. And EA Sports, if you're listening, I want my triple screen support. And I want to get it now.